Queen.
It's Why are there 4 vowels?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Who puts 4 vowels in
Who
one
starts a word with a Q? What words start with a Q and end with an E?
Queening.
It's definitely queuing. Queuing. Yeah, let's ask Billy.
Billy. What's this word? It's ridiculous. It's got like 4 vowels.
Q-U-E-U-I-N-G. Queuing, guys.
What is
What is it?
I told you.
What even is it?
Come on.
Queuing, it's explained like this.
Oh.
Yeah, like there's a lot more to it, but it's kind of hard just to explain. You know what? I wish I could just show you it. You know what? Bobby, we're going to Disney World right now.
Let's do it.
Woo! All right.
There's a line.
There we go. There's the line. All right, here, wait. Take this. So, brief overview of queuing before we go down to Florida. So let's lay out a few ground rule things. Here, come down here. So in regards to queuing, we want to know some of the basics before we go down there. So, here's what we're going to work with. There's many different things that we can know about queuing, and 2 of the things that we should be aware of are these Greek alphabet letters that we have. We have the Greek alphabet lambda, which is right here. Lambda. Nobody can spell that. And then the other one is this little nifty guy, mu. And they're going to be the basis for what we're going to be working with right now. In regards to waiting lines, we can discuss a few different things. We can discuss the average utilization of a system, which would be a simple equation where you just put lambda over mu. Lambda being the arrival rate of customers, so that would be the average number of customers arriving per unit of time. Or mu, which would be the mean service rate. This is the average number of customers that can be served per unit of time. And this is all gathered from information systems that are set up that are monitored throughout the year, no matter where you go. So this right here, which is lambda over mu, would equal your average utilization of system. So this equals, that is represented by P. The other thing that you can also figure out would be L. L right here would be lambda over mu minus lambda. And that would give you the average number of customers in the service system. There's a variety of other things that you could figure out, which would be the average number of customers waiting in line. You could discuss the average time spent waiting in a system, including the service that you're getting. There's a whole variety of different things. That's all very technical. Thing that we want to look at before we go down to Florida are what type of lines or queues you can go into. So, looking at this right now, there's multiple things. The most simple line that you can go into are, you would have a person, a group of people right there in line, and then that'll carry you through to get to a server, somebody who's going to help you or assist you. Things can get a little more complicated. Not complicated, but just a step up. This right here would demonstrate a single server, single phase line. The next thing that you could do is you could add on to that, and you would repeat this process right here and continue it through. This would be known as a single server multi-phase line. The next step, which you would go on to from that, is you would utilize this line right here. So we'll draw it again. 1, 2, 3 people online. But instead of them going to a single server, we would proceed to go to a variety of different servers. So they could go to server 1, server 2, or they could go to server 3. If you want to go past that, we could discuss multi-server, multi-line, and single-phase models, or multi-server, multi-phase models. So to quickly demonstrate that, This gets a little more tricky, but this is a very common thing that you might see that you would be familiar with. Would be you'd have a line here, you would have a line here, you would have a line here, and all these people would proceed to their own server. To repeat myself, that would be a multi-server, multi-time, single-phase line. Single phases that make them go forward in that. The last thing that could be done here is a multi-server, multi-phase. And that is simply a line, and they advance to go to different servers. Again, 1, 2, 3, and then they're brought back down to another line, where then they'll go through the process again. And that'll continue like that. And that's very common in an airport. That's actually what we're going to do right now. So here, look up here. Right now what we're going to do is look at single line. So we're all going to wait on one line. Look over there. Look over there. Okay, we're all going to go on one line, and then we're going to get on to, we're going to be going to a different server no matter where they go. After that, we're going to continue to go on to yet another line, which will take us through that. That is the general, brief, technical glance at what queuing is. But we're going to look more at the art of queuing and how Disney does it and how they've mastered it. So let's hop on this line and get down to Florida.
Going to Disney World.
Going to Disney. Hey guys, welcome down to Walt Disney World. We finally made it down in Florida. It's a beautiful day out here. We're just going to be spending the day hanging around. Most of you know Walt Disney World for Cinderella Castle, which is very famous at the Magic Kingdom. However, we're not going to be spending our day there tomorrow. We're going to be going to Epcot. And there we're going to get to go through all the different lines and rides and see how really Disney goes about doing it. They do it in a very unique way. Whether it be them using things like Fast Pass or keeping track of how the different guests get through the lines by handing them swipe keys, or using your mobile application to check up on waiting times. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can do in regards to queuing down in here in Disney World, and we're going to go check it out more tomorrow. But in the meantime, we're just going to relax. Hi guys, welcome into Epcot. Here we are, and we're going to go and look into the queuing lines right now. And the thing that Disney is signature for that really separates them from other theme parks is their Fast Pass system. Fast Pass was experimented with and implemented in 1999 and has been around for the past 12 years, which is really exciting. The way that Fast Pass works is that you'll go to certain attractions and you're going to insert either your room key or your daily admission pass into the kiosk, and this is completely free. It's for any guest that comes into the park, which is the best thing about it. So what you do after you put your thing into the little booth that they have at each attraction is that a ticket will pop out, and that's your Fast Pass. Your Fast Pass will have a return time on it. When your return time hits on your clock, that's when you can go back to the ride, and you can either hop onto the ride with little to no wait. You move through, you move past the standard queue line. So that gives you time to go around the rest of the park and so play on all the different attractions without actually having to stand on the physical line for a certain ride. So really, it comes down to you being on a virtual line. The best part is that once you're done with that Fast Pass, you can go right to another attraction and then Fast Pass that one right there. We're going to run on over to Soarin' and try to Fast Pass that right now. So we're going to run over there because the sooner you get your Fast Pass for one ride, the sooner that you can get another ticket for another one later on in the day. So let's go. Okay, we're at Soarin', and we're just at the Fast Pass station. So if you look here, it says the return time is between 1:15 and 2:15. We're going to go to one of these booths right now. We're going to insert tickets and get our Fast Pass.